Hello. So, this video will be about life. You cannot speed up time. So, learn to accept that. Cannot rush life. Learn to go through every second with your best. Take every positive, life-altering opportunity without hesitation. Be mindful of the things you say to people. Be mindful of your energy and be accountable for it, though do not regret. Do not continuously distress. Do not abuse yourself. When you woke up today, when you woke up from your nap, when you close your eyes and reopen them, every time you close your eyes and open your eyes, you tap into that spirit realm. This is the spirit realm. You tap into that higher consciousness. How this works on the occult side of things, what you believe you receive. Being what you believe comes to pass. The feeling is the secret. So if you believe in the spirit world that you're doing something, then it's done. How does that go here? Well, if you believe something inside about yourself, about your circumstances, about how the world interacts with you, about what you will encounter, whether it is positive or negative, the universe, the source, whatever higher power will externalize that, and you will encounter circumstances, people, places, and things that revolve around what your statement was. Be mindful of what you speak. The Holy Bible gives a statement that says that God, the higher source, the higher intelligence, gave you two powers, which was speech and thought. And by these two, you are either freed, you are either confirmed, affirmed, and basically placed in your desire, or you are condemned. So either your words and your thoughts will be supportive of you or not. So how this goes, your words and your thoughts, when you think something, it's typically based on something you see, your perception. Your perception is your closest thing to God. And when I say your perception, I mean your senses. all of your senses, your touch, taste, sight, smell, hearing, seeing, the sight, seeing, but you have the spiritual senses, and how this works with your body. You have a conscious brain and a subconscious brain, the subconscious brain being the brain that really just absorbs everything and acts upon it. So the subconscious mind is the quote-unquote link to the source. When they say the kingdom of heaven is within your subconscious mind is where heaven is. And basically what you do is be ye changed by the renewing of your mind, as the Bible would say. Which means is you change your thoughts, you change your speech, which changes you. And as you change inwardly, your outwardly will reflect that. So next would be to listen. So we have all these senses. And one thing I learned from watching the monk, I don't really remember his name, but he stated that basically most human beings throughout life live life doing things under 50% or to 50%. We don't do things typically to 100%. So fulfill to your best ability. Get it right to your best ability. Don't overwork yourself. Don't overburn out yourself. But make sure you go after that goal. But back to the subconscious, how that connects. Your subconscious is reprogrammed through affirmations, through new experiences. The mind isn't ready. The mind is not ready to receive what it is not ready to believe. And the mind typically will not believe what it has not seen unless you program it to. Just like your name was programmed, your understanding of your language was programmed. Some of your characteristics and mannerisms, things that you did not program in yourself, was programmed prior to you being an acknowledgement of it, realizing it. And the thing is, in life, people will wait to be happy, people will wait to be successful, people will wait to go after that thing. People will wait until their old age to go after things that they don't have the capacity for. Based on programming that has been outdated. So in between consciously reprogramming, you take some time to meditate, where you get out of the brain, you get out of this realm here, this matrix. You get out of this realm, you get into the higher. You raise your vibration through some type of meditation, multiple forms of meditation. You don't have to leave this peaceful state. You can stay in this state and encounter every situation with the same mindset. I've encountered so many situations in life, and these patterns, paradigms, multitude of patterns being paradigms, these paradigms, in retrospect, I did not believe in. And being someone who loves to think for myself, someone that loves to be myself, I'm comfortable saying no. I'm comfortable with people thinking I'm weird or I'm different, if that is their only understanding, because they can't comprehend or they can't accept in themselves, because they haven't been taught these privileges of morals and values, of not judging the world, and as the Bible say, I believe it says the Lord accepts people by their heart and not by their flesh and their fashion. God gonna see you by your heart. So that's another thing with this connection. So you got the subconscious mind, and then you got your heart, then you got your conscious mind. So your heart always gonna be with you. Your heart never gonna be against you, unless you against your heart. And when you against your heart, you start to have pains. So that's the heart, that's the conscious mind, and the subconscious mind. Jesus said in the Bible, when two agree, it becomes so. The two that needs to be in agreement is the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. And the being that gets it into so, I am. I am being the code. I am that I am. I am is the name of source. I am is everyone's name. There is no one that you've ever met and you ask them, what is your name? And they didn't say, I am, or they might have said their name. But when people normally introduce themselves, they say, hello, I am. It's like a code we all go by, and people don't even understand it. So, renewing your mind, picking up your cross, and laying away the old man to be the divine son. Because it wasn't just one. It wasn't just one Christ. It wasn't just one Lord. Though it was always one, because that one, that's different levels. I was ready to go. Y'all ready for this? Mortal Kombat. So, once you get your subconscious mind to agree with whatever you are working towards, it in the universe co-creates your reality. So this is how manifestations work. From the thought form, when you get it in your mind, this is manifestations from the thought form, and you get it in your mind, two versions of it is created, one in the supernatural, then one in the material. Based on how strongly you believe and you feel, that's how strongly and quickly or long that might be the amount of the longevity that you have to withstand in order to get what you want. Though you add in your heart, you add in your conscious mind and your subconscious mind, you put it together with your will, and you keep faith, the knowingness that some way, somehow, even though I can't see it right now, it's already mine. It's already done. This affirmation of this reprogramming. You know, most people will use affirmations every day and don't understand that they use them and have a life based off of it. So that's the situation of really what probably got me to go here. I spoke to someone and they said something that was really clever, and learning to accept love and to be watered and nurtured, because I'm so used to nurturing everyone. And it's just like opening the butterfly up that I am, spreading my wings like this little butterfly in front of me. The words you speak can become your reality. I said something like, life won't always be easy, or life isn't always easy. And I didn't mean it in a way that I would want my life to take shape. And this person was speaking from the experiences of what complications may come from using certain words, and really watching people's words and seeing how their life takes shape based on what they believe. When I believed that I was getting evicted, I got evicted. When I believed that the police would stop me, the police would stop me. When I believed that people would jump on me or bully me, people jumped on me or bullied me. When I believed that I would fail, I would fail. When I believed that I would figure something out, some way, somehow, I figured something out, some way, somehow. When I spoke positive into my life, positive happens. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have money that has come to me from multiple sources in increasing quantities on a continuous basis. I'm gonna say it again. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have money that I have received from multiple sources in increasing quantity on a continuous basis. Affirmations. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am powerful. I am a master manifester. I am a manifesting generator. I am that. I am that. I am that. Create this confidence in yourself. Even if you don't believe. I was not someone that would speak. I didn't like speaking into cameras. I didn't like talking to people. I didn't like being filmed. I didn't like expressing myself. I'm normally very quiet. I'm very soft-spoken. Why? Because I've had issues with people that have made me want to get away from things. So how do I reprogram that? I am wise. I am a great person. I have worked jobs being a customer service leader. So how can I not be a master problem solver and clear communicator and comprehender to be able to get through life? How is this not possible? It is possible. Even the word, not possible, impossible. Impossible is impossible. Huh? No, that's possible. Separate that no and that T. No, that's possible. Kitty out here. Ooh-wee. Pickup truck, axle look like it's finna break. Some of y'all out here rolling like that in life. Y'all mental. y'all emotions, y'all axle in life is finna break. Because you're not taking the time, as the little boy said online, all the superheroes get in the shop. Superman go in the shop. Iron Man go in the shop. You know, they put a car in the shop. They fix the house up. It's in like shutdown, but it's basically in the shop. You have to put yourself in the shop. Go into your closet and request things from your Father in private, and He shall give them to you in person, in public. Meaning, your closet, you close your eyes, inside of you is your closet. You ask within yourself, you say a prayer within yourself. The only person that you ever have to convince is yourself. The only person you ever talk to is yourself. You can talk to others, though. You don't need the validation from others. You talk to yourself when it comes to you changing self, because you are the expert. You talk to yourself first, and then you may speak to people who have it together towards where you're going, and you seek what works for them, but you don't seek them to give you your remedy. You decide through discernment, because all of this build up, this emotional blockages, this continued distress, this trauma of post-traumatic, this happened to me, this story you cling to, this egotistical story that you may cling to, will not allow you to bloom. All of these trees did not have leaves a month ago. But these showers are bringing flowers. They allowed themselves to be watered, and now they look so beautiful. If no one is watering you and nurturing you, my horoscope said my heart is a garden. I already know the mind is a garden. So do things from your heart. Plant seeds in your heart. Plant the seeds in your heart and nurture that seed. Water it through your conscious mind being the faucet, being the nurturing tool. If you can speak growth into a plant, into plant life, you can speak growth into yourself. You can speak to your DNA. You can speak to your body. You can speak to the things that you feel. You don't have to stay in this place of whatever you've experienced before, because, as I said prior, all of your cells in your body regenerates. Everything in you just exudes regeneration and continued healing and growth. Not lack or dis-ease or this always happens to me. The only thing that's constant is change. There is nothing you've ever experienced. There's never nothing that you've ever experienced that will never change. There will always be a change. No one will ever experience anything forever in this physical form. Not forever. Because that's not what this journey is about. You're not here to be on earth as an immortal forever. You're here to learn life lessons and to do great within this life and master whatever skills and whatever you desire, and to live that happy life, leaving knowing you lived the best life that you wanted to live with whatever that happened. Just because things are happening to you don't mean you gotta be sad. When I was going through my thing with my ex and being, beat like verbally or abusively, emotionally by people, I didn't break down in those times. I broke down afterwards because I didn't have boundaries set up. I didn't stand up for myself, and it broke me. Now I'm standing up for myself. Now I'm speaking up. And it starts within myself. One of the major problems is we try to go outwardly to change the world, when inwardly is where it's projected from. You want the pair of shoes, you decide you want the pair of shoes, you desire it. The desire comes to you, or God sends it to you, desire sends it to you. Then you come up with a plan, or the plan is sent to you. It's already automatically done before you, once you believe or decide, it's already done. The only thing that's in between is just your time of realization. There's many things you've asked for, and you just look up like, oh, I didn't even know I needed that, and now it just came up. I didn't even expect it right now, or, thank you, God. Thank you, God, for all my blessings. All my blessings, God. Thank you for my bliss, God. Thank you. Oh, God. People think you're crazy. You get to talking about God and all that. But generator, operator, destroyer. You see, I just generated a conversation operating from myself. Then I destroyed it by going beyond that and into a further place, which is now. So I just generated a thought. I operated from myself to generate it. And I destroyed it, that verbalized thought, which was the conversation. That part of the conversation was changed to now. And within yourself, your body generates life. You operate from your body. And it destroys. It destroys disease. It destroys acid. It destroys waste. It destroys pain and sickness. It generates thoughts. It generates energy. It generates home. You wanna be on camera? No. Kitty said she don't want to be on camera. I wasn't expecting to do a 30-minute video, so just back talking about life. I hope y'all could hear that because I think my finger was over the thing. But just overall, talking about life, keep your eyes open. You got 2 eyes, 2 ears, 1 mouth, 2 nostrils, 2 minds. You got 2 minds, 2 nostrils, 2 ears, and 1 mouth. But people like to let their mouth do all the work. In life, people's mouths are overworked. People's minds are overworked. I have to sit and ask people, when was the last time that you just thought nothing? Get down, girl. Little bugaboo. When was the last time you just thought nothing? When was the last time that you spoke life into your life? When was the last time that you spoke positively? When was the last time that you told yourself otherwise opposite of what these negative programs were saying? When was the last time that you attempted to do something different towards what you desire? Everything sent to you, you see that bell, this is a confirmation. Once again, everything sent to you that is a desire comes from the sire. The sire being the source. And I'm not speaking of an entity of any gender. Though they say it is a matriarch. Though they say it is a patriarch. Though it is known that I am that I am. And all that has come after I am is also that I am. Being I am all that I am. I am all. Everything in existence is a child of the Creator, the Source. God bless these people with this Mercedes-Benz truck. Amen. How you say things to people, how you say things to yourself, how you are holding yourself to integrity, whether no one's watching or everyone's watching. The difference in between timing may just be discipline. It may just be belief and confidence. It may just be faith. Or it may be a combination. Though you'll never know if you don't try. You will always regret what you didn't do. And if you don't do it the first time or the other couple times and you quit, you'll still never know. But if you keep trying, you'll eventually find out you got it. And that's life. Everybody couldn't just write when they first were born. Everybody couldn't just talk. Everybody couldn't just walk. All of these things, as I said, are like little floppy disks placed into a computer, and now it's on a little drive or a little pod on a motherboard being the source. We are all on the source's motherboard, tapped in, connected. This is the grid. And on this grid, you have the choice to make shape your own universe. You are your own universe. No one else experiences a life like you. There's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. There's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. Most people would say right now I'm homeless because I don't have a place of my own with my name on a lease, or that I can say I can go and just put a key in at any point of time. I can go and put a key in at any point of time, but there's no thing as a life that's better than yours. I wouldn't want to trade places with people. I love myself and my life. I wouldn't want to be these other people. I want to see where this journey is going. I want to see me bloom into my greatest version. Sometimes it just takes a little self-care, a little patience. You never know how things will work out. But if you're not taking care of yourself and you're not in control of yourself, you cannot control the world. First thing is self. You can be manipulative, but you can fake the funk, but eventually you will get caught, and the consequences are more severe than what you did. Is the good outweighing the bad, and it's not just about like, oh yeah, man, I did that and I got the pleasure. Like, no, it's people that did some things in life and they got the pleasure, but they also did it majorly big and to a point righteously, where they didn't have to be demoralized or, demoralizing others. Tupac, I ain't mad at you. I don't care what people do in their life. You gonna live your life. You gonna sin. You gonna do a crime, or you gonna lie, or whatever your journey was set up for you. And it's just up to you to figure out what this ending point of that phase looks like. Is that a phase, or is this your entire life? Is this something you can phase through and learn the life lessons that was given to go further, or are you stuck in this rut? It's raggedy, ugly, like trap. Raggedy, ugly trap. Rut. It's a raggedy, ugly trap. Know thyself. Know your feelings. Know your emotions. Know how you are triggered. Know how you trigger others. Gain some empathy about yourself. Be accountable for yourself. Speak clearly. Speak up. Do not fear to be your greatest version. It's okay. We want to see it. We're rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. I like my hair. I just lined myself up. Got the little baby hair up there this time. Look. Ooh, look. I'm trying to tell you. It should be a barber. Gonna do a new thing. I'm gonna come taper this up a little bit. Yep, see, I just cut off all my facial hair and it's already back. Be your greatest version. Let go of guilt and shame. Let go of the world. It's time to pick up your cross. Death and rebirth. Jesus Christ, Yahshua, Ben Yosef, Hebrew, whatever you want to call it. Let go of the old version of you and become your highest and divine self. Be the version of you that you dream to be. Let go of the version of you in your mind and in your heart and your feelings. Let that version go. Like a person that you was dating, or a person that wronged you. Because this person wronged you. In some way or fashion or some form, this person has let you down. Depending on who you are, know thyself. Whatever traits have betrayed you, it's time to release and let go, and to reprogram and grow. If you didn't, now you know. It's time to go.